So I'm now on my way to kill Parasite Decay, who's the first boss that I have to kill here in Parka Temple. There's a lot of bosses. Parasite Decay here brings, oh, I'm not buffed at all, brings back a lot of memories of when I was first playing this game. And I actually used to think this guy was really hard. But now with, like, you know, all the various stuff in the game, he's really not that hard to fight. As you can see, boom, 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 done. Now I'm going to have to go kill the other boss on the other side. Okay, time for the second boss here, who is Prosrude, I think is the guy, something like that. There he is. And once again, not very hard, but very important to kill. I'm pretty happy with the quests in Parka Temple, if you guys haven't done them before. They're actually pretty quick, and they don't take very long, which is nice. I'm using my super slow mount here to get around. I'm out to teleport, but I keep getting KV'd when I try to teleport. Yeah, no, this really isn't that hard. I'm actually pretty close to getting my red bird mount, too. I think I only need a couple more pieces, so hopefully I'll be getting that pretty soon as well. So for those of you who haven't done the main quests in this game, this part is actually probably my favorite part in the entire game when it comes to main quests. It's kind of cool, because you have to go from gate to gate and kill 6 different bosses, which I don't know why, I just think I don't know, I think it's kind of epic, kind of cool. It's not like these guys are super hard or anything, but just like the concept of it, I think is really fun. I kind of wish there was more stuff like that in the game in general, but there really isn't. Anyway, so I'm going to be killing these 6 bosses now, starting with the Frischkin Lord, and I'll probably show you guys the other ones too as I kill them. So the second boss is the Giant Horus. The third boss is the Succubus Queen. The fourth boss is Fistrum. Better watch out, otherwise you're going to get fisted by Fistrum. If any of you have ever played Overwatch, this guy totally reminds me of Doomfist. Boss number 5 is Titter. Oh, that's weird. I thought it was Tinder, but actually it's Titter. I have to say that's not a very intimidating name for a boss. And the final boss in this area is this Esmd dude? I don't know. Whatever. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Anyway, let's go turn this in. Once again, having this Holy Water active is making this a lot quicker. I think when I turn this in, I will officially be level 7. Oh, no, I'm not level 75 yet. But I think when I go talk to Kata, let's go talk to Kata, whatever. And then I think after that, I will be level 75. And then maybe we will distribute some of the points that I have, because I want to use those. It'll help me level up a little more. Confirm. And now I have to go to the Frozen Valley of Vengeance. Nice. But before we do that, we got some free Mavericks, which is cool. But what I'm really interested in doing is distributing points. First off, I'm just going to put these all into Spirit because damage is awesome. So let's keep that party going on. And I also haven't checked to see if I've unlocked any abilities recently. So let's look at that. So I did unlock Decreased Defeat. That's an okay ability. Not the greatest, but not bad. And I unlocked... Oh, I did unlock Black Hole Cannon. That's a good PvP ability. I'm not going to use it for PvE, though. It's not very good for that. And then Wide Heartache actually does damage as opposed to Heartache. So that's not a bad AoE ability. I guess I could throw it down there. So that's all I have for now. I will, however... Oops. Okay. I will, however, level up some of this stuff. Like, this gives me max increase to, like, my spirit and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get that max level. Our buff is very important, so we'll get that as high as we can get it. This buff is also extremely important. So I think that's... And then this buff is very important. So we're going to level up those. Here we're going to focus on stuff for PvP. So, like, this is a very strong ability in PvP, and so is Backstep Shot. So we're going to level that up. Also, this is our passive for increasing dark attack and resistance, so we want to max that out. I think for now, that's all I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end up maxing that out too, but I want to make sure I have enough points. This buff is very important, so I'm going to max that out. And then this buff is important, so I'm going to max that out. So for now, I think that's all I'm going to do for my points. Oh, also, this ability is extremely important as well. So for now, that's all I'm going to do, but I'll need more as we go. And I'm also going to have to get some DK points so I can get more skill points, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough to max out everything I want to, but so far, so good. So let's go ahead and teleport to... did I say I have to go to that Frozen Valley of Vengeance? Yeah, so let's go there, and then I have to talk to a dude named Wild, and then we'll turn that quest in. And we will continue our adventure through Dekaron. let's go there. So where is Wild? Am I next to him? Oh, I am. Perfect. I picked the right one. So let's turn that in. And let's keep this party rolling. So the Frozen Valley of Vengeance is actually a pretty boring map. There really isn't anything interesting that's going on here. The only like semi-interesting thing that you have to do in this area is killing this Cough Giant. And even that is, oh actually yeah, my damage has gone up a little bit since I added those abilities. But even this really isn't that interesting, so I'm probably just going to skip through most of this. I mean, I'm going to do the main quests, but I probably won't show any videos. So I will probably have our next clip here showing me once I finish the Frozen Valley of Vengeance, because it's super boring and I really doubt you guys want to watch me do any of it. So I did just finish up the quest in the Frozen Valley of Vengeance. That area is super boring, and I am heading into Norak Cave. So I'm going to turn in my main quest here, and oh yeah, the secret arena investigation. I kind of forgot about that. I have to go do that little daily thing. Oh, supply request, and I need... That was the one I was turning in. Anyway, but I did notice that I'm getting pretty close to Deadfront time, and Deadfront is definitely... Oh, did I get wings from that? That's cool. Too bad I have, you know, flags, so I don't need those. But I think I am going to go try to do Deadfront. So I think I can just teleport there using this, can I? Or does it have to be... No, it probably has to be the time. But I can just go to the Chain of Fire. So we're gonna head on over to Deadfront and see if we can find a party, see if anyone else is in my level bracket. I think this will be a pretty fast way to get some quick levels here. So I'm gonna do that. And oh, and I can do the daily quest for this too, which will be really good. So I'm gonna go see if I can find a party. So I did not realize this, but they changed Deadfront. Baron used to be right here, and that was level 71. Now the earliest one that I see is Duke, which is level 100, and I am not level 100 yet, which means that I am not ready to do Deadfront, which is too bad. I thought I was going to be able to do it now. Anyway, I'm going to head back to Norak Cave and continue to do some questing there. So I'm about to finish up my first run of the Norak Secret Arena here. I have to do it for the main quest, but honestly, also the dungeon does have some nice drops. Like, I'd really like to get my hand on a pair of those bound earrings, just because they're, you know, when they stack up together, you get some movement speed and stuff. So I am going to do this another 3 times to try to get the earrings. And then I'm hoping to get a couple of the rings too. And if I don't, I might just go see if I can buy them in the agency really quick here. I do also want to throw in here that I did just unlock Dark Tornado, which is one of the wizard's best AoE attacks, especially at a low level, so I'm definitely going to be unlocking that and putting that down here and using it for these dungeon runs here. So after my second run here, I did manage to get myself another earring, which is awesome. That gives me the 300 attack and 10% movement speed and some of that other stuff, which is awesome. I did also get a 3-day bracelet, which, oh, apparently I can't use it while I'm in this map, so I'll walk out. But I do have 1 permanent blood circulation, and I could probably buy another one, but I'm going to get 130 pretty quick, and then I'll have my cure-alls down here that I'm planning on using. But for now, it'll be nice because it'll just be a little bit more attack. So let's go ahead and use those. I think before I continue, I am going to see if any of those rings are for sale in the agency, because I don't really feel like doing this dungeon anymore. So let me go check that quick. I did go ahead and pick myself up the level 71 ring, which you can see here. So I'll put that on there. Gives me a nice bonus to my HP and attack and stuff like that, and the movement speed is nice. And in addition to this, though, I did pick up the 140 and the 115 ring as well. I can't use them yet, but I'll use them when I can. And if you didn't know, as long as you have the different levels, you can stack them all on here, so that's actually pretty nice while you're leveling. So I've got that finished up here, and I'm going to continue questing and going through this area. Finish up here, guys. I did want to show you that I am actively working on getting gear for my wizard as well. I do have a lot of DK points on my wizard, or my main wizard, so I did already make myself +8 of each of the DK square parts, as you can see here. But obviously I need to get these +9, and I'm going to keep working on that. In addition to that, I have some, some 1-3x gear +7 that I'm going to try to plus up as well. Boots here and so on. So I still have a lot of work to do on the gear. I don't have a ton of money in game right now, so what I need to do is I need to be selling some things. Like, I have like my old armor and stuff like that I need to sell. Some like Vit gems and stuff here. I've got like an AK set 17x, and then I also have some baggy armor, and I have some wizard pants. I've got a bunch of stuff to sell, but I need to sell it so that I can fund myself for this type of stuff, in addition to getting more 18% and like that, so I can keep trying to plus up my gear. Anyway, I'm making some nice progress on my wizard, guys. It's coming along nicely. I really hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are watching until this point, why don't you tell me what you think of this so far, and also if you've started making a 149 DK square character, why don't you tell me about how that's going for you? Also, maybe you guys can help with this, but I know that I'm going to need to get HP gems and a helmet and armor, and I believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, that you cannot put the HP gems in DK gear. So I'm kind of wondering, you know, if I put it in the normal gear, do I need to have a switch then? So do I still need to make the armor and the helmet to switch for attacking? Or is it better to just keep the normal armor and the normal helmet on? That's what I'm trying to decide. Anyway, if anyone knows the answer to that question, feel free to tell me. Anyway, yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying this so far, and we'll see you in the next progress video. Take care, guys.